Heyo, it's Ayo, and today we have an exciting date ahead of us, specifically with a ghost. With ghosts, we're speed dating. Aw, look at her. Oh, hello there. She's like a little, almost like a deer creature. You must be here for speed dating. My name's Fran. I run this little operation. Nice to meet you, Fran, or so what's the deal? Nice to meet you. You're a nice one. We get all kinds of ghosts here. Nice ones, sad ones. A few spooky customers. It gets lonely being a ghost, aw. It has been pretty difficult. I like being alone. It has been pretty difficult. It has? Wonderful. Then let's get started. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table. Then what? Makes sense. Doesn't it though? Another ghost who also signed up sits across from you. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them. Then a bell rings, and you switch seats. A bell rings from somewhere. Just like that. In all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds. And at the end, you'll get to choose your favorite. If they liked you too, you go on a date. How's all that sound? I can't wait! We'll see. Can you say all that again? I can't wait! Neither can I! First things first, though. What? Oh, I think that's a save. Ooh, I never noticed, but the mouse cursor is a little skeletal hand. Room of Palms, Room of Liars, and Room of Black. Ooh, I don't know. That one sounds spooky. That one sounds cool. And that one, I like plants. We'll do Liars. Heck yeah. The Room of Liars looks a bit like a conference hall. The kind you might see in an airport hotel. There was a meeting of regional managers here yesterday. Was there? Followed by some couple's 65th anniversary in the evening. They all left a few balloons behind. Worn, plush stacking chairs are set on either side of the lacquered oak tables. In one corner, there are wine glasses and a metal pitcher of water. Alongside a stainless steel urn for coffee. Ghosts don't need coffee. One particularly nervous ghost is holding a cup anyway. Some habits never die. Okay. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Oh, ah! A ghost! Oh god! Sorry. Of course you're a ghost. We all are. I'm still not used to this whole being dead thing. The whole being dead thing made me think of Beetlejuice musical. I'm not used to it either. I'm not that scary. Nothing prepares you for this life. Except this isn't life. Post-life? I feel so lost. When I used to have anxiety attacks, I'd focus on my breathing, listening to my heart beating. Now I can't breathe. I don't even have blood. Don't panic, it's okay. What does that mean? I wish I knew. I think it's pretty neat. Take it one step at a time. Take it one step at a time. Steps? Yeah. That's a good one. It took me forever just to learn to walk on solid ground. How to walk on solid ground. When I first woke up. After I died. I fell right through my coffin. Through my own body. Down, down, down. Into the bedrock. It was so dark. That sounds awful. It was. I will never forget the confusion. The helplessness. I seized up. That stopped me from falling. It was like my whole body had been corporeal. Not flesh. Just like, you know how if you concentrate, you could pick up objects like that. Except I was the object, and the earth was holding me. It was so quiet there, stuck in solid rock. How did you get out? How long were you down there? Could you hear anything? How did you get out? I pulled myself up, away from the heat below. Sort of clawed my way to the surface, through the earth. I felt the rock moving through me. Ah! The bell rings. Oh. That was just a bell. Phew. Thank you for listening. I guess we'll talk more in a bit. Hopefully the other ghosts are as nice as you. Aw, it kind of sounds like depression and anxiety. They're like the whole metaphor of pulling yourself up. Hello, what are you? You look like a crow. Well, look what we have here. The ghost's voice creaks like ancient wood. The name's Spooky Peter. Spooky Peter? Are you Peter but spooky? He tips his hat. Dust spills off the brim. How do you do? I do okay. You seem ancient. I do okay. I'd wager otherwise. Like maybe you're scared. Like maybe you've seen a ghost. Spooky Peter laughs. Or coughs. It's hard to tell. You definitely are spooky. I'm not scared of you. Thank you for saying so. I've been doing this a while. My records of hauntings goes back long as the door, since the Black Death took me in 65. 1665, Jesus. I was thinking 18. I thought the plague was earlier. You've seen a lot then. History happened. Wars. Revolutions. Mostly I read about these things. Mostly I keep to my own. Spooking and scaring. Gotten pretty good at it. Even in books. Or even been in books. Not always by name, mind you. But you can tell when it's me. The top hat. Oh, you're the top hat man. The fear. All hot and sick. Nobody spooks him like Spooky Peter. Are you the devil? I try my best. I try my best. Do you? I guess I see it. The potential, I mean. I could help with that. Teach me your spooky ways. I don't need your help. Teach me. Now. Spooky Peter just doesn't teach anybody. A rock has potential. Hey, before you throw it through a window, what makes it at you any better? I turn milk into worms. I make unplugged music stereos blast music. Or unplugged stereos. I can pull off my face. Ooh. I can pull off my face. Spooking like that may shock 'em. But there ain't no art to it. Oh. You go all the way? The living have nothing more to fear. And when they aren't spooked, what's the point? No. The spookiest spooking's the stuff that eats you. At you. Makes you doubt what you hear or see. Makes you wonder what could be under that bed. It's never as spooky when you see what it is. So how's that for a lesson? Basic. We're gonna say useful. Good. There's more where that came from. If a legendary spookin' is what you're after, and Spooky Peter's gonna take you under his wing, so to speak, you'll need a solid foundation. It's all about knowing your audience. A good spookin' in the details. Wait, are you gonna be my mentor? Because I thought we were kind of going on a date. I mean, if this is like a daddy thing, I'm cool with that. The bell. It means we move on. Guess I'll be seeing you when I come back around. A thick layer of dust now covers the table. Another ghost appears. You shark? Want to make some money? A loan shark! Excuse me? Maybe? Doesn't everyone? Exactly! Everyone needs money. You get it! How do you propose we make money? But this is a singles mixer. How do you propose we make money? That's the good part. We take it. Steal it. Then what? We use it! Use it, buy favors. Favors with the breathers. Influence. Information. The living always want the money. The living buy plenty. Money's overrated. My name's Leon, by the way. I rob banks. Don't judge. You rob banks? Nice to meet you, Leon. Nice to meet you. Don't be making this personal. What? Why not? We rob a bank together. That's it. You don't want to be lovers, partners in crime. No more contact. No! Boy, that's not how I go. I don't do things that way. At least not for a couple of months. How do we do this? What if I want to rob more? I don't rob banks. What if I want to rob more? Whoa, whoa. Let's start with 1. If it goes off without a hitch, then maybe we go serial. The problem with robbing banks, people see the robbers, but you can't see it ghosty. We could walk right in and float that money right on out. Genius, right? It's the perfect crime. I can't believe I'm humoring you. There's no such thing. I can't say that one, that was mean. It's true facts. But nothing's for sure, is it? Except death. Seems to me that makes us uniquely qualified. There's no harm in hearing you out. I'm still not convinced. No harm. No harm at all. At the very least, it'll break up all the gloom in this room. Leon looks around at the other ghosts. Yeesh. The bell rings. Nuts. Time to switch seats. Don't worry. I'll be back. We got more to talk about. Okay. I think I'm interested in either Leon or Spooky Pete. The second round begins, because, I mean, no offense, the other ghosts, holy, are they awful. They're kinda, this one's kinda boring. Leon's just a creep. And Spooky Peter? That name is earned. Oof. Okay, you're kind of actually adorable. Also, I think I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Kyo. Sorry. No need to be sorry. Leon's a piece of work. Spooky Peter has been around. No need to be sorry. No need. Sure. I'm still sorry, though. My anxiety gets the best of me. God, that sounds like me, and I hate that. And social situations are tough, aren't they all? Especially this one. Leon's a piece of work. Spooky Peter has been around. I don't want to say any of those. I'll say Spooky Peter's been around. I think he's actually just dust. My rule? Never trust anyone who wears a hat. The stuff he said to me? The hairs behind your neck know me. It's best to hide in the corner of their eyes. He's what I was afraid of as a kid. He said I had potential. He said he's been in books. I believe it. The man's almost theatrical. Reminds me of a character actor. Playing the devil on stage. I totally see it. He made an impression on me. Totally see it. I'm not a confident person, but I'm rarely wrong. You should stay away from him. Your speed dates are going well then. You're not like these other ghosts. Your speed dates. At best, dating ghosts is frustrating. Everyone asks the same things. How did you die? What was your life like? If we were alive, the questions would be like, what kind of food do you like? What's your favorite movie? Dying doesn't make people more interesting. It's Videorom, by the way? My favorite movie, I mean. Oh. How did you die? Should I ask? I don't want to ask. I kind of want to ask. What was your life like? Long live the new flesh. Ha! You know it. Sometimes I feel like a VCR. Obsolete. Out of date. No new stories to tell. We can find some new stories. I still have my VCR. We can find some new stories. Maybe. Or we could just rewatch old ones. You missed things the first time. So, do you want to hear how I died? If you want to talk about it. Maybe later. If you want to talk about it. I might as well get it out of the way. I was in film studies, working my way towards a PhD. In debt, always pretty sad. I had good friends though. I was always studying. One weekend, they convinced me not to study. They said we should go to the lake instead. I couldn't swim, never learned. Oh, is that why you're all like drippy? You see where this is going. I drowned. Everything went black and quiet. I woke up dead in a fancy wooden box. Under 6 feet of dirt. That's when I fell deeper. Like I told you before. I hate thinking about it. Why do I always dwell on the bad stuff? Well, you are dead. What's your favorite food? What's your favorite food? Seriously? You're asking me my favorite food? Coffee's a food, right? It's coffee. Why am I not surprised? We could go for coffees after this. A coffee at a coffee shop? No thanks. We can't drink coffee anymore. And I hate being around the living. They somehow make me even sadder. We could go to an art gallery. The carnival's in town. Carnival would be fun, but I feel like the art gallery would be something... Oh. Never mind, you don't like them. Art galleries depress me. Half of the art is super sad. And all of it's better than anything I could do. Which just reminds me that I wasted my life. So I'm gonna say no to art. Tell you what. I'll come up with something. Something a little different. Hopefully. That sounds good. Yay. I can't wait to do something with you. That isn't talking about myself. Sorry. We might not pick you anyway. The bell rings. See you after we're done. I kind of promised them though. Spooky Peter. My spooky protege returns. What knowledge do you seek, protege? Protege? I want to know it all. In time. A truly spooky ghost requires one thing. One thing above all else. Spookiness? Patience. Oh. What spooks Spooky Peter? Have you killed anyone? How do you scare people? What spooks Spooky Peter? Not much. Though I will say, I ain't so fond of beasts. What kind of beasts? You're scared of animals? What kind? The domesticates. Hounds. Felines. You're scared of cats? You're scared of dogs? I mean, both of them. Dogs are scarier, but cats? Spooky folk like me rely on a certain covertness. I can't just be all clanging about, announcing myself. That's not so spooky. Cats? They can sense Spooky Peter. They know I'm there. If I hide in the closet, they'll scritch and scratch at the door, start yowling, even run around in the dark to wake the owners. I wager. It's trouble, let me tell ya. A real impediment. Spooky Peter wheezes. Something's rattling around in there. You okay? Tell me about the plague. You okay? Pay the rattle, no mind. I died with it. It stays with me. Okay. You ever been in the mirror world? What's that? The place beyond this. But the same as this. You've seen it. But always looking in. Okay. Never heard of it. The bell rings. If you fancy another lesson, come by that edge of things. I'll show you around the other side. I'd like that. Maybe you think you'll like it. Seeing as that's another thing entirely. Some things spook even Spooky Peter. Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. You'll come in with me. While I get a third ghost, watch the door. We can plan later. Do you know which bank yet? Absolutely. A secluded branch up on 4th. Board tellers. Lots of older customers. It's a great place to hit. How'd you find it? How do we get inside? How'd you find it? A friend put me on it. He's trustworthy. Don't worry. Leon pulls out some graphing paper. I drew the layout in pencil. I probably didn't need so much detail, since we're going in the front door. I just figured it's best to be prepared. Wait, does this mean you're interested? No promises yet. Tell me more about you first. No promise. No, tell me more about you. Alright, fine. I'll give you my life story. Abridged version. It'd probably help maintain our cover anyway. Fran walks by. It seems like she's eavesdropping. The trouble with me is, it's hard not to talk about stealing. I stole candy when I was 9. Switched to stealing beer at 14. Stole my first car a year later. Jeez. Hit up convenience stores, drive-ins, even held up a laundromat once. Threw my back out, carrying all those quarters. Did you ever get caught? Big or small, every heist has a hitch. 3 or 4 went so bad. I was in and out of jail, but it wasn't anything serious until I got a crew together and started doing banks. Even country cops took that seriously. Caught me good after 5. I spent the rest of my life behind bars. So you have unfinished business. How'd you die? Probably old age. Nothing so dramatic. Unfinished business. Stealing is all I know. It's a hobby. A talent. The love of my life. I've always wanted, I kind of had like a dream of having a Bonnie and Clyde romance where we just go around the country and just steal from banks and enjoy our life before it's over. The bell rings. That's our time. You've heard my pitch. Gotten to know me. A little more than I like. So, what do you say? Help him out, turn him down, turn him in. Oh, turn him into cops. Help him out. Yes. I'll be at this branch. At this time. Leon slides you a slip of paper. It's been a slice. Leon sounds fun. I want to do this one. Choose your date. Yeah, we're going with Leon. Like, those two are probably cool and all, but Leon! Nina's whining. She's whining in the background. I don't know if you hear her. She's just being needy. Hi, honey. I guess it's time to rob a bank. Leon said to meet him in front of the Mortal Trust on 4th. Like the name suggests, this is a bank for the living. Once they notice you've been robbed, they shouldn't suspect the dead, or they've been robbed. Hopefully. Why would they? I wouldn't suspect the dead. I'm getting nervous, not gonna lie. The others are supposed to be here. Maybe they're just late. We could do this alone. Not really. Without them, we're down a lookout. And our guy on the inside. What's my role? Who else did you recruit? What's my role? You'll be coming in with me. The score in there? It'll take more than one ghost. I need your hands full. And your mouth shut. Oh, good. Here comes Carl. Carl? Hey. This is Carl's bad. Our token breather. No offense. None taken. I'm just happy you ghosts want to hang out. Wait, are you alive? You're alive? What are you doing? So how's it going? You're alive? Yes. And you could see us? Of course. I've been seeing ghosts all my life. No one believes me. I'm pretty jealous of you ghosties. No responsibilities, just floating around. Not a care in the world. Ghosts have responsibilities. It's pretty sweet. Someday. I know, I can't wait either. Carl's the man on the inside. I'm a teller at this bank. I know the combo to the safe. And where the cameras are pointed. Why rob your own bank? Why care about cameras? Why care about cameras? You could just go invisible. But I sure can't. Hence the mask. As for the safe, I trust Leon just fine. Just not enough to tell him the code. Would you tell me? Who cares if a camera sees you? Would you tell me? Not a chance in heck. Just met you. And besides, if you know the code, suddenly Leon doesn't need me. I won't get my share of the cash. And then it's plan B. A high interest savings account. Shudder. All banks are bad. Satan's in suits. No offense. None taken. And speak of the devil. Spooky Pete! Look, we're all here! How do you do? Spooky Peter! In the flesh. No, not the flesh, so to speak. We met in the Room of Liars. Same as you. When I told him I robbed banks, he immediately said he was in. Before he even heard the plan. Always looking to get my beak wet, so to speak. Oh, because of the plague. He's got a plague mask. Oh, why did I just put that together? Sorry. I'm sorry. So here's what we're doing. Spooky Peter will hide out by the door. Watch for trouble. Should be smooth sailings. They closed 6 hours ago. And there's no security tonight. Why isn't there security? I saw to that. What happened to Winston? Who? The security guard. He's taking some time off. Oh, good. Winston works so hard. He could use a break. And that's what he got. A break. Let's get this train rolling. Follow me. What did you do to Winston? Carl pulls out some keys and unlocks the front door. Though alive, he's already proving useful. Inside, the bank is dimly lit. It's eerily quiet at night, like most places busy in the daytime. Spooky Peter disappears into the shadows by the door. Carl and Leon make a beeline for the back. Carl hops over the counter like he's in some heist flick. Leon floats right through. You catch up to them around a corner by a heavy-looking door. This is the vault. What about the cameras? Can't we just go through it? We can, but the cash can't. Right? What about the cameras? Dang, you're right. I got so excited I forgot. Good thing I'm wearing the ski mask. Ah, hurry up. Every second we're in here, we risk being caught. Better get to it. Do the cameras really matter? Better get to it. Carl gets to work disconnecting the cameras. He starts with the one trained on the vault door. Uh-oh. What? What's wrong? I have some lock on the wires. I thought it'd be easy as unplugging it. Okay, and? You thought? You didn't look? Take a look during business hours. Someone would have noticed? What do we do now? This whole time, Carl is staring directly into the camera. The worried look on his face is in full view. Smash it, cut the wire, forget the cameras. Smash it. Cut the wire. Maybe cut the wire. No. Yeah, cut the wire. I don't have a blade. I don't either. You better just smash it. Alright. Here goes. Why did that scare me? That was fun. Only 10 more to go, Jesus. Seriously? Seriously. Carl darts through the bank, frantically smashing every camera. You know, we should have got him to unlock the vault first. Ugh. What's going on? Why are you back here? You're supposed to watch the door. I heard a noise. Thought something might be wrong. So you left your post? Who's watching the front? Wait. Why is it so quiet? Oh geez, it's a fuzz. Lights flashing blue and red fill the bank. We took too long. But who tipped them off? Spooky Peter's not hanging around to find out. Figures. Guess we make our exit too. Right behind you. What about Carl? There's no saving him now. He knew the risks. As you leave the bank, you see Carl in cuffs. He's raving about ghosts. The officers are laughing at him. Poor Carl. Can't I help? Maybe I'll visit him in prison. Can't I help? Not really. Maybe you could try breaking him out of prison. But that's for another time. You've gotten in enough trouble today. Okay, was that our date? That was fun. Does it continue? No, it does not. Dang. Okay, so that was our date. We went on a date with Leon. We're gonna keep playing and go to the other rooms. Room of Palms and Room of Black. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you found this as entertaining as I did. You know, see ya. Bye.